Chosen one, stop for a moment and listen carefully. Do not rush past this word. Do not treat it like the countless other things you have scrolled through today. Heaven has interrupted your path for a reason. This is not coincidence. This is not chance. This is a divine interception. And the message is this: God is speaking a third warning over your life. The third warning means urgency. The third warning means there has already been patience, already been mercy, already been opportunity to adjust. But now heaven is emphasizing what cannot be ignored. When the Lord repeats himself, it is not because he is unsure. It is because you are too precious to let destruction swallow you. This third warning is his shield of love. He would rather shock you now than watch you fall later. Chosen one, what is the warning? Guard your mouth. Guard your words. Guard what leaves your lips. The Spirit has been whispering this to you for some time. You have felt conviction after certain conversations. You have sensed heaviness after certain things you spoke. You brushed it off, but the weight remained. That was not random guilt. That was heaven signaling that your words carry greater weight than you realize. Understand this. Life and death are in the power of the tongue. Proverbs 8:21. This is not poetic exaggeration. This is spiritual law. Your mouth builds or destroys. Your lips open doors or close them. Your words set atmospheres for angels or for demons. And the reason this third warning is so urgent is because your next season depends on silence and speech in equal measure. Some blessings will only remain if you can remain silent. Some victories will only manifest if you do not announce them prematurely. Chosen one, you are carrying something heavy in the Spirit. You may not see it fully yet, but heaven has already deposited into you a seed of greatness, a mantle, a transfer, a calling. The enemy cannot steal what God has planted, but he can attempt to destroy it through your own words. Loose lips expose hidden strategies. Careless speech sabotages divine timing. Bragging about breakthroughs before they are sealed opens the door to sabotage. That is why God is saying, this is the third warning. Consider Joseph. He shared his dreams with his brothers too quickly, and it stirred envy that pushed him into the pit, Genesis 37. Though God still redeemed him, the unnecessary pain could have been avoided. Or look at Samson, who revealed his secret to Delilah and lost his strength, Judges 16. Both stories remind us that what you reveal too soon can become the weapon used against you. And it is not only about enemies. Sometimes even those who love you cannot handle what you carry. Some things God tells you are not for public ears. Some revelations are only meant for your altar, your prayer time, your quiet moments with Him. When Jesus was transfigured on the mountain before Peter, James, and John, He commanded them to tell no one until after His resurrection, Matthew 17:9. Even the Son of God practiced silence. Chosen one, this is why your words must now come under discipline. Do not be quick to speak. Do not explain everything. Do not announce every idea, every plan, every step. Keep some things between you and God until the appointed time. Ecclesiastes 3 reminds us that to everything there is a season, including a time to speak and a time to be silent. This third warning is heaven's reminder that your season of silence is protection. Some of you have prayed for breakthroughs but then undone your prayers with your own tongue. You prayed for open doors but confessed doubt the next day. You declared faith in private but spoke fear in public. The Spirit says, align your speech with what you believe. Let your words match your prayers. Let your lips echo what heaven has spoken, not what fear has whispered. Do not underestimate the spiritual warfare attached to your voice. Hell studies your language. Demons listen for clues. The enemy is not omniscient. He cannot read your mind, but he can hear your words. That is why he stirs you to speak recklessly. That is why gossip feels tempting, why venting feels relieving, why complaining feels natural. Because every idle word is a seed, and some seeds grow into thorns that choke your blessing. This is why Jesus said in Matthew 12:36 that every idle word will be accounted for. He was not exaggerating, he was warning. Words are legal currency in the spirit realm. They authorize or they deny. They invite or they repel. And chosen one, you cannot afford to spend them carelessly any longer. This third warning also covers how you speak about others. Do not curse what God is blessing. Do not mock what you do not understand. Do not slander what heaven has chosen. Even if someone wrongs you, do not release poison from your lips. Remember David, who refused to speak against Saul even while Saul hunted him. 1 Samuel 24. He knew that dishonor with words would only damage his own destiny. But most importantly, chosen one, guard how you speak about yourself. Do not tear yourself down with your tongue. Do not rehearse defeat with your lips. Do not label yourself by your past mistakes. Heaven does not call you broken, so why should you? Heaven does not call you failure, so why should you? Agree with what God says. Speak life. Speak destiny. Speak faith. This third warning is urgent because heaven is about to release something heavy into your life. The kind of blessing that cannot be explained by human effort. The kind of favor that cannot be contained by natural ability. The kind of breakthrough that silences even your critics. But for it to remain, you must remain silent in certain areas. If you reveal it too soon, if you announce it without restraint, you risk attracting opposition before the foundation is laid. Think of it like building a house. You do not remove the scaffolding before the structure is stable. You do not invite a crowd to walk inside while the walls are still wet. Some things must set in secret before they can be shared in public. So too with your blessing. Let it grow quietly. Let it mature under God's covering. When the time is right, He Himself will reveal it, and no one will be able to deny it. Chosen one, silence is not weakness. Silence is not cowardice. Silence is strategy, heaven's strategy. It confuses your enemies, it protects your progress, it honors your God. And this third warning is heaven's final reminder. Learn it now before it costs you later. Chosen one, the third warning is not a curse, it is a gift. Heaven is not trying to scare you, heaven is trying to protect you. God's warnings are shields, not shackles. They are given to guard your future, not restrict your joy. Every time the Lord warns, He is pointing you away from destruction and toward destiny. Think of Noah. When God warned him of the coming flood, it was not to terrify him but to save him and his household. Noah obeyed the warning and his obedience preserved his future. In the same way, this third warning is not meant to burden you but to secure you. If you receive it, if you adjust your speech, if you learn when to be silent, you will not only survive, you will flourish. Chosen one, silence is a weapon. There are times when silence confuses the enemy more than shouting ever could. When Jesus was questioned by Pilate, He remained silent, Matthew 27:14. His silence frustrated the accusers because silence is unpredictable. Words can be twisted, but silence cannot. Silence cannot be misquoted. Silence cannot be misunderstood. Silence cannot be manipulated. Heaven is teaching you to wield silence as protection. But silence is not the only instruction, it is paired with alignment. When you do speak, your words must agree with heaven. Declare what God declares. Speak life into your atmosphere. Announce His promises over your future. Use your tongue to build altars of faith, not pits of fear. Proverbs 18:20 says, "A man's stomach shall be satisfied from the fruit of his mouth." If your words are fruit, then plant what you want to eat. Do not plant bitterness if you desire joy. Do not plant defeat if you expect victory. Understand this mystery. Many breakthroughs are lost not because of demons, but because of dialogue. People talk themselves out of miracles. They confess fear until faith evaporates. They declare defeat until doors close. They share secrets with wrong ears until sabotage begins. But this warning is heaven's mercy. It is telling you to guard your treasure with silence and guard your destiny with speech soaked in faith. Chosen one, heaven is preparing to surprise you. The transfer you have prayed for, the breakthrough you have labored for, the open doors you have long awaited, they are nearer than you think. But the Spirit is serious. They will not be announced through your mouth prematurely. They will be revealed by God in His timing. And when He reveals, no one will be able to shut what He opens. Revelation 3:7 reminds us, what He opens, no one can shut, and what He shuts, no one can open. There is also wisdom here about people. Not everyone deserves access to your inner world. Some cannot handle the weight of what you carry. Some smile but secretly envy. Some nod but secretly plot. This is why silence is your safety. It does not mean you distrust everyone, but it means you discern. Jesus himself had the 12, the 3, and the 1. Not all had equal access. You too must learn to guard your circle. Speak only what the Spirit releases, not what emotion demands. Chosen one, let me make this plain. You will not miss your blessing if you obey this warning. In fact, your obedience will accelerate it. Because silence protects and obedience multiplies. Every time you bite your tongue when tempted to reveal too much, you are preserving your promise. Every time you choose prayer instead of gossip, you are protecting your progress. Every time you declare life instead of fear, you are building a wall of protection around your blessing. Heaven says your next season requires maturity of the mouth. Not everything needs a response. Not every insult deserves a reply. Not every opportunity must be announced. When Nehemiah rebuilt the wall, he did not reveal every detail of his plan to his enemies. He moved quietly, strategically, prayerfully, and the work was completed despite opposition. Nehemiah 2:12. That is your model. Move quietly until God makes it loud. Chosen one, there is joy on the other side of this warning. Imagine walking into rooms without needing to defend yourself, because your fruit speaks louder than your words. Imagine holding blessings so secure that no sabotage can touch them, because no one knew enough to interfere. Imagine living free from regret because you no longer give power to idle words. That is what this third warning is offering you: peace, protection, and preserved blessings. Do not delay in obedience. Begin today. Guard your lips like treasure. Let silence become your shield and faith-filled words your sword. Each day ask yourself, does this word build or destroy? Does it align with heaven or with fear? Does it protect or expose? This discipline will not only keep you safe, it will transform you. You will find yourself lighter, stronger, more focused, more peaceful. Now, chosen one, let us seal this word with prayer. Father, I thank you for this third warning. I recognize it as your mercy and your love for me. I confess that my words have not always honored you. I have spoken too quickly, revealed too much, complained too often. But today I receive your correction and I align my mouth with your will. Lord, place a guard over my lips. Teach me when to speak and when to be silent. Give me wisdom to know what to share and what to keep hidden. Let my words be seeds of life, not death. Let my silence be a shield against every scheme of the enemy. I declare that my tongue will no longer sabotage my blessing. I declare that my lips will no longer expose my promise. I declare that my words will build, not break. I declare that this third warning will not be wasted. I will obey, I will align, I will walk in maturity. Father, cover every blessing you are preparing for me. Hide it under your shadow until it is time. Let no enemy find it, let no saboteur touch it, let no careless word reveal it. I trust your timing, I trust your wisdom, I trust your hand. In Jesus' name, Amen.